How's it going, Guardians? It is your boy Turkey here at SGN Hub, bringing you another Destiny video. This is kind of just to hype up and bring some more excitement to the launch of Revenant, because truth be told, this is, in my opinion, one of the larger changes and quite a big shakeup, given that we're having such a stasis-driven season come this next update. And it's, I think, roughly 2 days away. And the exotic that I wanted to make this video about is one that I've been waiting on for quite some time to be a little bit more relevant, and I was genuinely surprised by the changes that they are making to it. And that exotic is none other than the Icefall Mantle. Currently, I think it is in a really lackluster place, not only because it makes you move at an extremely slow pace. You can't use any thrusters, you can't move, you can't sprint, you can't glide, you can't do anything along those lines. Although you do get the ×4 stasis surge, stasis bonus to weapon damage. That's pretty solid. But I just don't think that's enough for where it's at, and I feel like Bungie agreed. Thank goodness. We're finally going to see this exotic in actually use, and it seems like it might potentially replace Precious Scars. I'm hoping that it doesn't. I know that Precious Scars does provide restoration. I don't think it's resto, or it just says healing, whether or not to teammates all around. But I think we're going to have a lot of sources of healing this season for Stasis alone on the Behemoth. And I'm curious to see how well Stasis performs against the Prismatic class. I personally am more excited to see a lot of these Stasis aspects. But not only do we have the rework coming to Icefall Mantle, I guess I could go over that. Now, the rework to Icefall Mantle is as follows. Icefall Mantle's core fantasy is all about becoming an invulnerable icy tank. We have reworked it to focus on that fantasy by making it all about providing and improving frost armor instead of providing stasis weapon damage. You now gain a stack of frost armor for rapid stasis final blows. Each time you gain a stack of frost armor from any source, you will heal for a small amount, and that's what I was talking about, kind of the Precious Scars type aspect. The unique class ability granted by Icefall Mantle now provides maximum stacks of frost armor instead of its custom overshield. You will also immediately heal for each stack that gets added. It no longer prevents sprinting or jump abilities, and it now works when Thruster is equipped. Class ability energy now begins to recharge immediately after using Icefall Mantle's class ability. The burst of stasis energy from the class ability now freezes combatants and slows players. No longer provides bonus stasis weapon damage, and now requires a stasis super to be equipped to benefit from its exotic effects. So we have a lot of changes that are coming to Icefall, and I'm personally heavy in favor of the frost armor instead of like they mentioned that custom overshield. I found it kind of strange that we were playing stasis and you're still getting the overshield. Which was cool to have that extra overshield. Me being a glaive user, I'm really excited to have this alongside it. You're going to have frost stacks, I think maximum of 8 whenever you have the aspects, because you can increase it in the subclass of stasis. And if you were to use the Edge of Action, which is one of our favorites here at SGN, you'd be able to get that 70% damage reduction as well with the Void Overshield, because that is also getting buffed this patch. Super excited about this and all of the stasis aspects that are also going to synergize with it in the artifact mods, such as Crystallized Autoloader, shattering stasis crystals, releases shards of ice that damage and slow targets, and the boost states shattering frozen targets and stasis crystals deals increased damage. Also, we have Armor of Aramis, which is one that I'm extremely excited about. While Frost Armor is active, taking critical damage from combatants causes you to emit a freezing burst. And the boost is increased radius and strength of this freezing burst, and if you're going to be super tanky with the overshield and the frost armor like I am, theoretically you should be able to just be running through mobs of enemies and just exploding and freezing stuff around us, so that's going to be really solid. Also, we have Brain Freeze. Frozen combatants become surrounded by chilling fog, which slows combatants that aren't already slowed. And apparently the new trait, Dark Ether Reaper Origin, is the origin trait. Deal more damage to frozen combatants is the new origin trait on some of the weapons, which I'm not really too familiar with that yet, but I'm just really excited about the stasis changes. Another one in column 3 that's going to be really solid is Wind Chill. Rapid stasis weapon precision hits grant you a stack of frost armor, and rapid precision hits with weapons from the Dark Ether Reaper Origin trait grant you more stacks of frost armor. This is just going to be such a crazy stasis-centric season. And there's an even more column 2. While Frost Armor is active, Stasis weapons gain increased reload speed and stability. Stasis swords gain increased guard resistance. So we are going to have that Frost Armor active just on proc. And if you have something like the Slammer Adept, that Stasis, you'll get that increased guard resistance with your sword as well in column 2. There's just so many things that are playing into this season that are going to be awesome for Stasis. It's the perfect season to play it. Also, we have Served Cold. Picking up a Stasis Shard grants you class ability energy, which is going to help us proc that more and more often whenever we do want to get those Frost Armor stacks back up. It's a great time to be an Icefall Mantle user, folks. And the gameplay that you're seeing in the background is just me using this pre-patch, and I'm honestly having a blast with it now with the mobility how it is. It is what it is. But once they change this, it's going to be exponentially better, and I'm really excited about it. There's not really much more I can say. Try not to bloviate and talk about topics forever. But this is going to be a banger, and mark my words, I think this is going to be a really good season for build crafting and people that just enjoy just delving into the different possibilities of how to smash things, especially in Onslaught 2. So keep your eyes peeled for more videos. It's been your boy. Peace.